Hey Rich, we're at 11411 Buffalo Horn, and I just wanted to, I always start on the outside. Um, the house is mostly one story, and it's just like a loft upstairs. So that's actually nice, all the bedrooms being downstairs. This one, the flashing right here is kind of making it look like the roof has a little bit of a wave to it, but maybe there is a little bit of wave. It's hard to tell if I zoom in. You can see what I'm talking about, where that flashing is right there. And then the wave kind of looking like right here on this ridge. Zoom back out. You do have a 2-car garage. It's 2 separate doors, and then the width and the depth is also 2 doors, so 2 wide and 2 deep. Mail is directly across the street, so that's nice and convenient. Okay, and if I'm comparing this house to Deer Park, definitely Deer Park is in better condition aesthetically. So the painting and updates and stuff that they did on Deer Park are just a lot better, cleaner, nicer, I guess, for lack of a better term. So you can kind of see where they patched up paint in certain areas, and it's just ever so slightly off in terms of color. And that's pretty consistent throughout the house. So right when you walk in the front door, there's a door to the garage, and also a hall closet / under the stairs closet. I'll do the garage really quick, and then I'll come back and get the house. So again, it's 2 separate doors, 2 separate garage door openers. There's a door that goes to the yard from the garage, and then they've got some shelving in here. Okay. And then from the front door, it opens up into your living space, which, again, if we're just comparing to Deer Park, this is about 1/4 of the size, living space wise, as Deer Park. You got your fireplace here, and you've got some storage over here on the side, some shelving. It is really tall ceilings though. And then you have your door to your backyard, your French door to your backyard, which I'll get that here in just a second. This area would be your dining space, and it's 6 by 6 maybe. If we say it stops right there and just kind of would make a square, I think it's probably 6 by 6, if not 5 by 6. You've got your kitchen here, fluorescent light, and then an over the sink light. The cabinets are newer. They're the shaker style cabinets. The countertop looks like granite, but it is Formica. It's just like the Formica has the granite appearance. Let's see, do those match? Yeah, I think this piece here and this piece over here are the same, and then just this is a little different. Pretty similar, but just ever so slightly different. They have handles that are kind of like door knockers. Oh, and they are soft close. All right, so you've got the double sink here. Disposal underneath. Window over top. Dishwasher, fridge, another window, and then your oven and microwave on this side. Let's see, the windows, I believe they are double pane. Maybe they're actually just single pane, and that's the screen on the other side that I'm thinking is another pane. So single pane windows. It does have popcorn ceiling. Little things like this are pretty consistent throughout the house. So I think what's under here is actually wallpaper, and then they just sprayed mud and textured over the wallpaper. Here's your pantry. Pretty big, actually. All right. And then there is, let's see if I can zoom in here for you. Some cracks right here along the ceiling. Those are signs of settling. If the cracks are in a straight line, it's not as concerning as if, for instance, if there was one that were to go diagonal from a corner and actually split the piece of sheetrock. I couldn't get the light to turn on in here because I'm not tall enough to pull the string, but this would be your master. It's about a 12 by 12. You've got 2 closets. So there's one here, that's just the wall closet, and then there's one in here that's also a wall closet in the bathroom. So this is not a crack, but it is like they had something stuck along this, and that's the sticky residue left over. The carpet's pretty plush, but I would say that it needs a steam clean. And then this is going to be your master bathroom. So it's got French doors that open in. And then you've got a 48-inch, maybe 60. This might actually be 60-inch vanity here, just one sink. You got a medicine cabinet. And then the other closet, which again, the doors are just kind of scratched up and dirty and stuff. In here, there's also a skylight. And then the exhaust fan. And then you've got your window, again, a garden tub, but this is all one. So it had the tub shower separate in Deer Park. This is all one. Got your shower head in here, which looks to be about 6 feet high as also. 6 feet high also. Okay, so this needs to be cleaned out, but I was talking about the sheetrock. If you had a crack on the corner that goes out sideways, so see how this crack is actually breaking the piece of tile? That is cause for concern. And it's on both corners. So the settling wasn't just, slight where it was just like, oh, it broke the seam like the grout or on sheetrock, tape and float. The settling here was actually great enough to break these pieces of tile. Again, single pane window here. It doesn't open. And it looks like maybe it had some seal issues because it's got like pretty fresh silicone in here. And this has a very, very, very slow drip. Things like this are just pretty consistent throughout the house, just patches and things like that. You got another little issue, possible issue right here. The seam has cracked and then there's discoloration. Maybe some water. Could have been water damage there. Not sure if you could hear that loud noise, but that's the plane flying overhead from the base. It's actually pretty loud. Well, I do have the patio door open, but even if that was closed, I think you could probably still hear it. Another crack here, it goes all the way down that corner. That whole seam is separated. And so, you know, from the front door, living space, first door on the left is the master. Right when you walk into the hallway is going to be your laundry closet. And it has room for you to put your units side by side, electric dryer, and then just a pull light, just like the pull chain for the light. This door is kind of off the rack. Not kind of, it is off the rack. And it's also missing the doorknob right there. That's how you would get it out. Get it out, not get it out. That's how you would open it. All right. And then the flow of the remainder of the hallway is going to be bathroom, bedroom, bedroom, linen closet. And then also right here is your AC unit. It does look insulated, which is good. Pretty sure this is a gas line for the heater. Usually this is yellow though, but it does have the yellow knob. You got a hole here with an exposed PVC pipe. I'm not sure what that's draining, supposed to be draining from. Kind of gapped there, and then it's open to the attic up there, which is not good. That needs to be, that's supposed to be sealed so that all of the air doesn't just evaporate right up from there. And there's not a date on this interior unit, but I did see the date on the exterior condenser unit is 2017. So, all right. So we'll start here and then make our way around. So this is your shared bath. Has granite on the countertop. Newer cabinets. I think this is a 48. I don't know, sorry. I always get distracted with the sizes. Medicine cabinet. Couple of lines there. Not bad. This one's actually a lot cleaner. Grout lines are cleaner, the tub is cleaner. There's a little bit of discoloration back here, but for the most part, this one looks a lot better than the master actually. Again, we have a crack on the tile here in the corner. This window does open. It's got a slide there. You got some pulling from the seam along here. Around the AC unit. Also just saw this right here too. It's on the seam. Okay, so bedroom number 1, and they're both like an angled entrance, so the room doesn't make a perfect square, but I would say that this is probably like 6 by 8. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, maybe 8 by 10. Ooh, that's a big roach. Oh, I hope that's dead. Usually they're upside down when they're dead. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so 8 by 9. Sorry, I hate roaches. They're like my biggest fear. So if that thing takes flight, it's going to be one interesting video. All right, so it's got French doors for the wall closet there. A little bit of rust on this ceiling fan. I mean, not fan, ceiling vent. But overall, this room is actually in pretty good condition. Again, the carpet's pretty plush, but you might want to steam clean just like all the carpets. And then just some patchwork here of paint. Okay, I think that's just a reflection from the window being open. I thought it was a bump at first, but it's pretty flush. All right. And pretty much the same size, so 8 by 9 for this room. And you can see some discoloration in the ceiling there, so possible water leak. A slider window, left to right. Same size closet in here. They're all just the wall closets. And then just to give you a better look of the ceiling here. It's pretty much like almost 2 feet out and 2 feet over. And we've got another one right here, probably about 2 feet wide, and it goes almost 3 feet, I'd say. Another plane. Again, I'm not sure how well you can hear that on video. It sounds really loud in here. Oh, almost forgot this closet, linen closet. All right, so real quick, I'll do the yard, and then I'm gonna go upstairs and get that loft area, and then we can go to the next one. So French doors seem to be pretty good shape. And then, yeah, they do both open. So you can unlock that there and here, and then have both open if you want. So you got a small little 4x5, maybe, cement area. It's not covered. The fence does look new, so that's a bonus. So it looks like pretty much a brand new fence all the way around. I'm not sure if they had that sealed with like that puffy seal stuff, or the spray foam seal, or if what was there before. It's hard to say. And then there's just some, I don't know, it almost looks like a kid drew on the side of the house with crayons. So the back portion is pretty shaded, and it's pretty big. Shaded over here, shaded over there, kind of shaded in that corner. I could see the yard being pretty nice if you just planted some, or put some Bermuda seed. These shingles are, their life expectancy is about 15 years, and it doesn't have the ridge like I saw in the front, but it looks to be pretty close to the end of its life. Just like dry and brittle looking. I'm not a roof expert, so I could be completely wrong about that, but it just kind of looks that way. And then that's the condensing unit for the AC, and then that door right there goes into your garage. Let's see. So all that looks okay. Kind of a little gappy right there along that seam. It's not the end of the world, it's just you want the seals to be pretty tight so that rodents can't get in. And then these stairs are not very sturdy, so kind of wobbly when you get on them. Did I lock that? I don't remember. Yeah, I sure did. Okay, we'll go back around, that's okay. Ooh, yeah, super wobbly, the stairs. Oh, this doesn't even close because that wire's in the way. What's that for? AT&T fiber? Huh, okay. Well, that's an issue. Doesn't even close. All right. So we go back in, I'll do that upstairs loft. Most of the stuff in here really is cosmetic. I mean, most of my clients want to paint their walls when they move in to make it, you know, their own. Definitely needs paint. The things that you can't change though are like the size and the flow kind of layout. So kitchen's not too big, which might not be an issue for you. These, I would just rip all this carpet out because it's pretty gross on the stairs anyways. And then this is nice to have this loft up here, but personally I feel like this is kind of like wasted space. I would rather have a bigger kitchen, bigger living room, things like that. So personal preference, that might not be your preference. Some cracks here. And that is almost straight, but not really, so that's not a seam, I wouldn't say. It's hard to say. But it goes up, over, it goes along this ridge, and all along pretty much this whole seam, all the way down to here. Hard to see, but there's like some crayon marks here. This room up here is really big though. 15, maybe like 12 there, and then 15 this way. It's pretty big. Sorry, I'm out of breath from the stairs. And then we've got a half bath up here for Micah. It's not granite. I think the only one that has granite is that shared bath downstairs. Got some cracks along here. All right, this is like a closet, a big hall closet for storage. No light in there. And then this is your attic space. Oof, it's warm. All your ductwork for your AC, and then you have your water heater over here. Forgive me, I'm not going in here, and I don't want to walk on that and fall potentially. But you do have access to your attic this way. Oh, I say I'm not going in there, but I might have to. Nope, I can get it. All right. So that's pretty much everything on this one. And then I'll go to the next one. I never got a response back on whether the master bedroom was upstairs or downstairs, so I'm in the area for this house. I'm just going to go over there and check it out.